gonna be sick.
We're at risk of some criminal investigation now.
So your little bender isn't looking like such a good idea under the light of a new day, huh?
No, it isn't, but that's not it. Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
You'll see how well that goes together, right? I'm sure we'll work together perfectly, the two alcoholics. Two alcoholics that are scared and confused, keeping their not entirely reliable story straight. Alcoholic's probably a little bit much. It doesn't matter. Let's get past that. But they're panicking and disoriented, and I've never seen each other before. I could find her down there in the cave, and she's been talking to me from there the whole time, and I would never even know. I have no confirmation. I've never actually seen her at the other tower. There's just some other tower there with a light on. Maybe we don't even normally have contact with each other in this situation. Maybe there's just other people around, but we're supposed to be autonomous.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kinda just wish I hadn't.
I don't even know how to call anyone other than you. And please, rest assured, I would have found someone with a better sense of humor a long time ago.
Okay. Thanks.
There we go. Everyone feel better. Now let's check out the creepy murder cave. And then you open the door, and you get your head taken clean off by a Wendigo. Fun start to the story. End of the story. Sure. Oh, start of someone's story. Punch that door. Alright. Hello? Oh.
What the hell?
It just closed behind me? I'm not feeling like playing with the echo right about now.
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working?
Oh no.
Delilah! Send someone to the cave, please! Can't get any damn reception.
Now we're really in trouble.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
Oh no. You can go down, then you can't go anywhere else. Oh. It's called a Pulaski, specifically? Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Neither of these options seem good to me. Alright, let's try not to get buried here. Come on. Yeah. I've studied rocks, still not necessarily psyched about caves. Specifically the ones that look like they're gonna trap me forever. Oh man. This place is crazy. It just keeps going. What? How is it this big? Is this like a...
freezing in here.
Is this a huge abandoned mine? For, like, quartz or something? I don't know. Or is it like a, Is this Fantasyland? Is this me going crazy? What is down there?
Is anybody down there?
There's a shoe down there. I don't exactly want to take a trip down there to find out whose it is. This must be... Is this where the girls ended up? They came across a key? Maybe they just left it unlocked for them on purpose and let them in. Then brought it and then closed it back up for me. Or actually, I would have been there first, but either way. Okay, flashlight's feeling less effective right about now. How does this cave keep going? Now where am I? Do we know? Oh. I'm over past the edge. I'm in the part of the map that I thought we would never visit. We're leaving my area and I can't get back if I go down. Maybe the steep way would have been a better place to go. I don't know.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
That's the Goodwins. The previous people here. There's a camp from them. They left.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah, he must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
Yeah, but not smarter than yours truly, right?
Wait, are you seriously feeling threatened by the intelligence of a 12-year-old you've never even met?
I'm just saying I'm pretty, with it. I'm a pretty bright bulb.
Yeah, Henry, you're a regular Rhodes Scholar.
Nice. Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
He had an imagination, that's for sure.
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and... I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and... I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
We're gonna find some bad news about these guys, aren't we?
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
Maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry. He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
What happened to them, though? Oh, hello. That's all noteworthy. Oh yeah, Wizards and Wyverns is D&D. That's why it's W&W. Brian, Gladius Silva, chaotic good half-elf ranger, level 4, age 29, 5'8". That's... I guess elves are kind of short in that universe, aren't they? I forget, actually, a little bit.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf, armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
Yeah, between this and the map I found in my tower, old Brian created quite the fantasy world.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
His appearance is rugged. Brain, agility, stamina, cleverness, know-how, and moxie? Is that the last stat? I think it is. Oh, maybe the top one's brawn. Cleverness, know-how, moxie. Seems like it.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
Engineering diagrams. I am terrified. None of that, please.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
What are these? You say a bundle of pistons? Oh, they're clips. Oh, we're gonna need that. Note to Ranger. Dear Ranger, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Fort Trot Lane, North Pallet, Nebraska, 69101. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You were probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they're my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me to get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger. Brian. P.S. The reward will be good.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Yay! We made her happy, right? Little reference to a destroyed childhood, perhaps? 5 degrees north. Comic book. Black Band. Go ahead, kill my family, it only makes me stronger. What?
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
Neil Black is a lot of things, but a fall guy isn't one of them. Neil Black is indeed a lot of things. Here, let's go ahead and put this back, kind of. Hey, it went back. Nailed it. He was totally building a castle wall. There's some detail here. A lot of work to keep your secret child around. Alright, we can see better now. Oh. There we go. Somewhat unorthodox, but it'll get the job done. Good thing we got those. Now we're opening up navigation in a whole new way around here. Until I get murdered or something.
What do you think is in there?
Probably something that will kill me. So, just sort of getting myself right with God or whatever there is.
Henry,
They closed the door when they could have just...
bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, But are you sure you want to go back in there?
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
What is going on? There's an upward path, a downward path. Are we still off the map? Oh, wait, no, we came back through the kids' hideout. And the whole cave. Oh, we're gonna go deeper in. That's what's going on, is now we have the ability to explore. So we want to go down to the left then? Yeah, upslope is where we went before with the cache and so on. Alright, we're going through that cave with my climbing supplies. We'll see how this goes, right?
Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Damn it.
Those girls really did a number on you, huh?
No, I'm glad they're not dead, but it also means that they weren't a part of what's going on.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. You just have to keep searching.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just one more hint at the idea that maybe none of this is anything. Because I'm starting to definitely think we might be crazy. And maybe everything we think's going on isn't going on. What if the story just ends with a madman getting himself stuck in a cave? I'm sure we won't get stuck this time. We'll be fine. Right? They didn't close it behind me this time. Can I go down this way? Oh, maybe I couldn't go this way last time. I thought I could slide down. And it was like a choice to go one way or the other. But I think that I may have needed to go do this first. I do that a lot in games. Convince myself that I'm making a decision of two directions and then just immediately try the right direction first. And never realize that I couldn't go the other way. Or that it was just like a tiny room with a chest in it or something, if it given, you know, depending on the game. Alright, we're going deeper. More claustrophobic. Cool. No, that's what I was hoping would happen. Well, I love it when all the walls close in and I feel alone and trapped forever. It's a good sign. Alright, at least that's climbable. That's something. More shafts of light. What's messed up is she can't even hear me. So I could be in some serious trouble down here and no one's gonna know. The first person we've seen, it's a woman, looks like a woman's body.
Ah, shit. Are you... Oh, God.
Who's that gonna be?
You fell. Your stuff gave out. You're Brian Goodwin.
Oh, it's Brian Goodwin. I'm so ready to be insane that I was thinking it's gonna be Delilah. Oh yeah, we can't even talk about it. Wow. That's a very long fall, too. He tried to hide it. That's just about the worst thing to find here. Ah. No happy endings here. But is something else going to happen to me? Am I going to make it out of here? Oh. Are you gonna stay safe? Oh, there's Brian. He fell from all the way up there. He might have even fallen from near where we found the hideout. It really is that big of a cave. Let's just try to get out of here in one piece, hopefully. I'm in a bit of a hurry, honestly. I don't want to be in here anymore. This is how you die and no one finds you. As evidenced. Turns out there may have been pretty good reasons not to have kids around here. One concern, why is there just one body? Is that why we saw a guy walking around before?
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Hey, I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
About what? You're freaking me out.
He's in there.
What are you saying, Henry?
The only thing in the cave is Brian. He's dead. His body is in the cave, Delilah.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe it was Ned.
If not him directly, he put enough stupid fucking know-how in his head to get him killed. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. What do we do now, Dee? I mean, are you okay?
No, I'm not. He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Is there no conspiracy? No missing girls? Just a sad missing child. Put back? No, I'm trying to put it away.
You see that plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Is this the Flapjack fire, or the site fire, or...?
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's gotta be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
So Henry's worrying about if Delilah's lying to us. Talking about extra copies existing. The stolen keys. Pretty much the obvious questions, mostly. They're wondering she's been wondering if Ron and Dave are working for him. All the notes I've been collecting have all been adding up to this wall. He's got his own little paranoid notes along the way. Alright, that'll definitely make me look like a crazy person when someone checks by. This might be the last thing. Walk outside, find where it's taking me, and that's it, probably. We're running out of sky, that's for sure. This place isn't as welcoming and beautiful as it once was. It's mostly just kind of a hell. What's left of your lungs after this, man? Alright, into the woods. It's gonna be a bear, isn't it? Or Ned. Is this a proper way around? Need to get around the rocks. Oh, I turned too far? I think it goes back around though. Yep, something up here. Oh, a cliff exactly where I'm trying to go. Oh, here we go. This chapter of the story brought to you by the color orange. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? Okay, I'm stuck in the plants. Where are we heading? Something in this direction. Oh, now we're getting really close, I think. Maybe not. Just going the right way. It's the original camp.
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
We're getting close to what it is. What's this last discovery gonna be? Then we're gonna go from here to finally get to where Delilah is. Don't like that this involved coming down here. Feels just a little bit more trapped. Where is it? We're definitely getting closer. To right here. We're on top of it. To color? Henry.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Oh my god, Henry.
That got way weirder.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for fuck's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. finding anything out. And that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us, just him.
Ned Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son. You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
So this is where he was staying, right here. Everything about the station had nothing to do with any of this. It was just some people. This guy was freaking us out, taking notes about our stuff, just sort of basically just passing the time, just doing what he does, hanging out, living there for years, hiding from the death of his son. We have to go that way to escape. And yeah, just like I was kind of thinking, the entire weird, the whole camp was, it was just scientific equipment, barometric pressure and all that nonsense. It's just stuff scattered around. And so all the suspense was much ado about nothing. But it's reasonable. It's actually still a decent story. It's not like it's not exactly an anticlimax, because it's preying on your fear of isolation in general, and the fact that you can lead to these kinds of conclusions.
I guess he's been dumping trash up here for a while.
I don't think she hears me. Whoa. Trail closed. Is this where he's been living? There's those teen magazines. Wizards and Wyverns. So he's just been stealing things.
He held on to some of Brian's things, his Wizards and Wyverns.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he found it riveting.
God.
What?
Nothing, just some of Brian's stuff. Brian was a nice-looking kid.
Yeah.
And then he was missing, and then gone. Yeah, there's the magazines, so he's just been stealing things for his own and either supplies or amusement along the way.
Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site.
There's the creepy... Never fuck. So we made a typo.
He wrote down everything he did to us. And everything he did every day. He was scared shitless.
Huh. I bet.
It's got methods for breaking in and out. Leave no trace. So this is all his crazy attempts just to hide out after what happened. Everything has little notes to say like this was probably stolen. That's from the team campsite. Backup firewood. Just more supplies. Yep, that's the same notes again. He just kept trying and trying, didn't he? He was one of those people that was really psyched when word processors came out and you could just do that without all that reading.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
Oh shit, I should have taken a picture of the body. That was pretty bad of me. I forgot about the camera in the moment. There was so much stuff going on. I totally should have taken a picture of the body along the way. Well, that was my bad. I just got so caught up in the moment. These are the creepy messages. There's the beer. Still doing cleanup as if that matters. Steven's room. Howard Crocier's. He'd probably relying on all those books that are available just to get around.
He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that. He had quite the view.
Yes, she has no interest in discussing any more of this. She is none too pleased about what's happened. And she shouldn't be. Oops. Thought I was gonna close it so I could walk across it. Might not be the right direction anyway. We need to get going before we get trapped here. It's all gonna burn. That's the end of this camp? Yeah, we just need to head back. Go, go, go. Gotta get my run button straight. Wow, yeah, I didn't take a picture of the body. I guess that's not exactly gonna get burned up. So once we say where it is, they'll find it. The cave's not gonna get burned up the way that everything above it is. Caves are really isolated structures. A lot of them are so deep down, maybe not this one, but a lot of them are so deep down that they won't even be affected by earthquakes. There's a place in the Moaning Cavern in California where you can go down there and they're like, yeah, if an earthquake happened right here, you would never feel it happening. That's just how it works. So we're gonna want to get down to the river at this point, I think. Probably the best approach. Head on back. Gonna want to hustle before we burn ourselves to death. That fire never really got fixed the way they were hoping it would. Uh-oh. Dead end. Okay, I'm just getting myself trapped now. Map. Disorienting map. Where am I? Oh. Wow, I've just made a mistake in every way, haven't I? This is just a whole upper area for like maybe camping or something that is not conducive to me getting out of here. Let's go. And once you had the fire and the endless amount of smoke.
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Delilah, I think it was an accident. And I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry? Sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I did. And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
D. What if they don't come back for me?
They'll come back. That's their job.
Just what if we missed something about... something, I don't know.
Henry, you're tired. There's nothing big going on. They'll come back for you.
Just... wait.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. If you have to.
I have to. Hike safe.
Well, this is worrying. I'm being left. So we're running up the whole path we did at the very, very, very beginning. And it's all awful looking. And there's some worry that maybe this is all a ploy, and what if we still can't trust anyone? What if she gets taken and I'm left behind to burn, for example? I was saying this looks like Kolot now, actually, because once you take away the all the lush beauty, you just have a really hilly, mountainous-looking area, a lot of crags and stuff, and it's all super distorted, foggy vision. It's like if they took Kolot, but they just added orange to it right now. It's practically the same game in appearance, right? Almost. Well, there's plants at least. But yeah, if you took this and desaturated it, it would look a lot like the game I played before. There's her tower off in the distance. Not far now. Then we can put this chapter behind us. And hey, once we're gone, you can stop worrying, right? If anything was going on here, you've gotten away from it. But it seems pretty likely that nothing was happening here. And it was just Ned being a creep, hiding away because of what he did. Taking creepy notes about us. How did I get trapped here? It's hard to see around here. Oh no! I went up by cache 302. Yep, there it is. That's not where I was going. That's not what I was going for at all. I think I might have gotten every cache. That's kind of cool. This should be pretty much the final leg up to the supplies. Remember that? Remember the supplies when I accidentally stole a bunch of them? Whoops. Those awkward moments. Did not think I would add accidental theft to my resume. Surprisingly easy. Whew. I mean, I was gonna say something that makes me feel uneasy right now, but honestly, I'm literally running from a forest fire, so it's, I guess that's normal. I need to go east. I'm currently facing... No, I need to go west. That way. Somehow. Maybe if I go around? Where's my way in? Is it through here? There we go, the blocked path. Whereabouts? Here we go. Go straight then right. There's something kind of charming about such an understated story being in a game. The way that, it's weird how those look. Those from a distance almost give you the feeling of two gravestones. But you get this nice understated story about just someone who died in an accident and a place that has fire sometimes, because that's just how it works. And And you get some paranoia and you get some drama along the way, but that's ultimately the whole story. It's kind of a nice touch. Because so many video games are about saving the world and creating holes in time-space. Watch them completely prove me wrong by having that thing take off like a goddamn UFO. Is this how I get across? This doesn't seem entirely safe.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
Ow. Please don't fall. We had a loading screen. Those haven't really happened in this game. There's the Firewatch symbol. We're at Delilah's tower finally. Oh no. You can't get upstairs. Oh wait, no, it's always like this. What if she killed herself after what she found out? I don't see a body. There's maps for the caches. President and stuff. More of the silly books and crosswords, things to just keep you busy. The tequila. Radio. Half of an apple. He was ready to leave. Haha, she tried to draw me. We're not so different, you and I. It's a Bond villain with a scar and a mustache with shorts. What we know, white shorts. That's great. I'm happy that those are the decisions I chose. What was that? Oh. It's probably not something important, but it's always weird when you get a slightest hint of a tooltip and nothing shows up. She has way less paranoid scrawlings on her walls than I did.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me. I'm back at the staging area near the trailhead. I think I see your truck.
Red? Colorado plates?
Yeah. It's a piece of shit.
It's better than whatever you drive. What do you drive?
A piece of shit.
Well, there you go.
Although I think there's a raccoon living in yours.
Make sure he's comfy, I guess.
Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire?
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe... Well, you'd make a great shrink.
Are you kidding me? You spent 10 weeks with me, and God knows how much therapy it's going to take to undo this experience.
Well, you're a good conversationalist, I guess.
Thanks. I try.
I mean, you definitely still have some stuff to learn at shrink school, like a lot of stuff.
Noted.
So, what about me then?
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
I am. Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
Would you?
Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
You're right. I mean, I think you're right.
Good.
When I get back, maybe I could,
We shouldn't focus on this summer. Next year we'll roll around, and then the year after that, and then it's just, I don't know. My Aunt Judy called it a pause in the hallway of time.
Did your Aunt Judy smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah?
Well, you should try to take her advice, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's the helicopter.
They'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Bye, Hank.
Forrest Burns can dig it. He really is kind of a terrifying mascot, isn't he? Alright. So everyone got out alive, except, well, the two characters that are actually characters in the story got out alive that are talking throughout the whole thing. And this is just going to be an eventful thing that happened to us. Where's this helicopter? Wow, an actual moving object that I can see as a human. I never get to see those. It's been so lonely. This is where I get shot by tranquilizer darts and they haul me in with lab coats. And it actually was all crazy the whole time.
Something told me it was over.
Well, there we have it, guys. That was Firewatch. Actually, I didn't expect it up front, but by the end, once you get past the constant back and forth dialogue, of course, between the two characters. Oh, look, it's all the photos I didn't take. Oh, that's freaky. Really should have taken a picture of that body. That was problematic. But yeah, once I get past all the dialogue and everything, I was actually shocked how similar this game ultimately was to Colat. Be sure, I guess, if you want, check that out in the playlist I have here on the channel. It's kind of like this, but more like navigating a map with a compass and a lot of hills and terrain and everything. A little more evil by nature, but yeah. So Ned was being a creep and tore into those people's tents, huh? Stole their stuff, and they took off, blamed it on me. That was pretty bad. That guy really was the worst. Anyway, guys, this has been an experience. I made it through the entire playthrough in one session. Hey, it's a picture of me. Oh yeah, we had that accidental selfie when we first picked up the camera. That's pretty funny. Oh shit. No. It was the kid's camera. That's Brian's dinosaur. That's Ned. Oh no. That setup and payoff. Alright, this gut punch brought to you by Firewatch. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.